Hello, and welcome to our podcast. This podcast is about other life forms on different planets. So, there's been this controversy or theories that there are life forms on many different planets, and we don't know if that's true. But we are here today
Nah, fam.
to. Oh, yeah. And I'm here with Bridger Brewer. Say hi.
So,
Alright. So we're here to prove or disprove life forms on different planets. So let's get this, let's just start off by, I believe that there are life forms on different planets. What about you?
somewhat. They did find water and plant life
On Mars, yeah.
Mars, but that could just be that because we sent a rover to Mars. There
Yeah.
could have been something stuck in the thing that
In the
maybe-
what?
in the rover that we sent, and it could have been stuck in there. It could have because they just sent out images.
You think it was planned?
I think it was planned. Yes, I do not believe it was there permanently before we even went there.
Okay.
Because in, I think it was 2014, we just pictures of what it is on Mars.
Yeah.
I think, give or take a few years.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't believe it.
Alright, that's good. And there's this other conspiracy theory about, the moon landing, if it was fake or not.
That I believe in. Because how is the flag going to go in space? There's no air in space. How is it going to wave in space?
That's true. Alright, so let's get into the main thing of this.
Oh, and by the way, if you hear any gulping, I'm drinking a gallon of water.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So space.com says signs of alien life will be found by 2025. And that's by NASA's chief scientist. And, I mean, the universe is a really big place, so there could be different life forms. There could be many different life forms.
But you see, it's not as big as we think.
I mean,
it's really not.
It's kind of endless.
Not really, because we've seen the Milky Way.
Not just the Milky Way, different galaxies.
See, because we're not big. We're a speck in some other place.
That's true.
Because just to think about it, the sun's only a couple thousand miles away. How far is there sun away?
I think it's about it's light years definitely, but
God, no, light years are a lot farther than you think.
I guess. But still, at the same time, the universe is an endless space. It's legit just endless, has no end to it, and could be, continue forever. We'll never be able to find the end of it. So the sun is
92.96 million miles away from the Earth.
Yeah, that's
so I was
far.
Sort of right over when I
Yeah.
said million, but then I went to thousands. But still, that's when you think of the perspective of the whole galaxy and the universe. That's not far.
I guess, but what about other galaxies? If there's cause we don't know, doppelgangers. There's different lives of us.
Oh, you mean
on different
parallel universes?
Yeah, parallel universes, pretty much. Different lives of us on different universes that are the same exact person, but if we did one different thing wrong, if I never filmed this podcast, that'll be a different life or something like that, something along those lines.
No, but if you ever look up any of this, it's always one of those things where, parallel universes. No, you do the same thing, just different topics. But there may be one out of a million different other parallel universes that you don't do this, but you do another thing.
That's true. Yeah.
Like in a double universe, I could have been you, you could have been me.
Yeah.
I could have been Mr. Larson. Mr. Larson could have been me.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not a give or take.
It's one or the other.
It's one or the other.
Yeah, that's true.
But we're in this. We might be an offspring or something else of another.
There might be people that are more advanced than us.
Oh, 100%. I feel like we've lost knowledge than from the 17th or what year was Albert Einstein alive?
In the 1900s.
Okay,
Wait,
I feel like we've lost whenever he was alive. I feel like we've lost things. We've gained in other stuff. We've lost what he was working on.
Yeah.
And what's the man that just died?
Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawking's. the rest of his black hole theory was lost. They
Yeah.
only have 3/4 of it.
Yeah.
Because
He could have been like the key.
like even though if you look it up, black hole theory, what you get is they say it's a whole thing. There's still 3/4 missing.
Yeah. He could have been the key to discovering other life forms on different planets. And this website also says oceans of liquid water slosh beneath the icy shells of Jupiter, of
Oh,
the
that's
Jupiter
true.
moons.
Remember when they shot a missile at it
Yeah,
and then it just disappeared?
yeah. You could. I mean,
The tracker froze.
water doesn't necessarily mean that there's other life forms.
But a plant is
plant.
alive. But still,
A plant
that's
is a
like,
living organism,
But still,
but there
that's-
could be bacteria in the water that is a living organism.
But still, scientists want to make the smallest thing a living. They could find a leaf that they actually dropped on Mars, and they'd be like, oh.
They could they could legit send a leaf up there.
And they can just say, oh, we found a living organism.
Yeah.
We don't know.
To
It's a
prove
gift,
that we're getting somewhere.
unless you're there,
Yeah.
unless you're physically on Mars and see water coming out of like a hole in the ground, you're not gonna get anything.
Yeah.
But this is one of the things I found. I don't have it up now, but I'm trying to find it. Is that NASA, I think, what was it, gave, oh my gosh, what was it? I think it gave the military, just to look the other way, like $14 million.
Seriously?
To have the military look away from their experiments for Mars.
Yeah.
Because everything else, you can look it up. Like, you can look up a lot of this stuff. Because the military it was a military-owned thing. Now it's a private
Yeah.
organization.
Yeah.
So now, they paid before when they were in the military, or when they helped them, I should say.
Yeah.
They paid them to look the other way from the Mars thing.
Yeah. But I think, like, if we keep... We're not going to get anywhere. We're not going to get anywhere with what we're discovering now. We have to, like, push further into the investigations of, like, other life forms and everything. Like, aliens definitely... They could look like what we picture them to. Skinny, green, big heads, small
or
bodies.
they could be...
Or they
Have
could
you
be
ever
just
seen the
like
movie
us.
Star Trek?
Me, no.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, if anyone's ever seen it, they're humans, but they're just say they're different ones.
Yeah, they're
or
different.
any alien movie,
Yeah.
they can take shape of anything, or they look like anything.
Yeah.
But back to the topic, I don't agree on it. Because a couple seconds ago, we both agreed that maybe NASA did put the water there.
Yeah.
But
They could have.
the one thing that cancels that out is that water, I don't think would, as soon as you
How
pour
would-
it out, it would float. It would
Yeah, but
float away.
also-
But the atmosphere in Mars, I don't think it's heavy.
Yeah, but also think of a beach. The further you dig down, the more water there's gonna be.
That's not how it works.
Yeah, cause
It's
like
just the wetter the sand is.
no, yeah, the wetter the sand is, that means there's more water underneath the surface. I guess.
Okay. Sorry, I was confused.
No, it could be. I guess, in some way. So like, but that's the thing. Mars is the driest planet probably in the universe.
Nah, I would say Mercury.
Mercury.
Because remember, it's right next to the sun. If you're just saying like,
Oh, that's true. Yeah, yeah.
unless
yeah,
you're saying
yeah.
just like what you think it is, it's
Yeah, pretty-
right next to the sun.
Yeah.
So you would think that would be the driest, right? Or like
Yeah,
the
you
most
would think.
the hottest.
Yeah,
But
would
wouldn't
be driest.
wouldn't be the driest. Or no, Mars. Like, if the movie The Martian or with Matt Damon, remember
Yeah,
that?
yeah. yeah
If that gives any small what's the word I'm looking for?
correlation.
Correlation to that, that means it's like Arizona. It's a desert.
Yeah.
It's literally a desert. There's no water anywhere.
Yeah.
Like they do have air though. Well, air, more like gas. Because if that has any correlation to real life, that's literally just gas thrown everywhere. That's why he has to wear the protective suit.
Yeah, that's true.
But even then, if you go anywhere without a protective suit,
Yeah.
like at least out of our atmosphere, you're
Yeah.
dead.
And people say they will be like, we'll be able to inhabit Mars by 2025.
No, that's
but
not
we,
even to get
yeah,
close. We're not
I
even-
know.
we haven't
We're not
even
even
sent a
sending a person to Mars yet.
Maybe in 2025 we're gonna send
Maybe
a person,
A person, yeah.
like
And
for
then-
like a month.
Or was the moon that they will be able to inhabit? Be able to inhabit the moon?
You know, I bet in 2030 we're gonna get a person living on the moon. Bet it's gonna be Donald Trump. Watch happen.
Yeah. I mean, it would be kind of cool to live on the moon, I guess.
Not really. I mean, like, you would have to pay like so much, but when you get there, I feel like it would be worth it. But at the same time, you're like, okay, like if I had to like do this for science, you'd be leaving your family.
Yeah.
Let's say if someone, okay, I'll give your family $10 million if you go live in the Mars or live on the moon for the rest of your life.
Bet.
But I wouldn't want to leave my family.
Take your family with you.
No, just you.
Oh,
You and
no.
a couple other scientists, so they can test
I'd do
out
it for
your
like
reflexes.
a year or two.
Yeah, but like people are. I got an email one day just from because when I was little, I used to be really into this.
Yeah,
I used to be
so
really.
did I,
Now I'm
yeah.
like, eh.
Yeah.
Well, now that I'm like older, like I see like okay, we're not gonna make it for at least another 50 years.
Yeah.
Because according to this, space.com or whatever this is, NASA's planning to go on a mission to which may launch as early as 2021. The main goal of this is 2.1 billion mission will be shed a light on the icy moon. To be
So they
literally say its potential unhabitable, and then the next line it says habitable.
Yeah, I mean,
So they're gonna change the moon.
they
I'm
can
thinking it
like
wrong.
they can like put, you know how in the movie Martian,
Yes.
like they put a dome, like
Yeah,
a dome.
but still, that's futuristic. What if you watch it over? The date literally says 2045.
Yeah, pretty
It
much.
doesn't say 2018 or 2019.
Yeah.
It says 2045. That's still almost.
But if
20
we
years,
do
20 years
discover
to
it,
take.
there could be other life forms. We could we haven't explored the whole moon yet. Like we haven't explored the whole
Yes,
Earth.
we have. We've just explored
Not the whole moon.
We've explored the whole. Well, we've flown around. We've gathered.
We haven't been
from every
on
single
the moon.
crater.
We haven't gone into every single
Okay.
crater, dug up every single
The
crater.
only part of the Earth we haven't fully explored, I think, is if
it's
I'm
part
wrong,
of the ocean, probably.
it's the Mariana Trench, which is the deepest part of the ocean,
yeah,
which
that's
they
true.
say like the megalodon.
We
would
haven't even
live.
discovered, probably like way beneath our surface.
No.
Definitely not. So like there could be other life forms that we have no idea of beneath our own Earth.
Yeah.
And the chances of us having life forms on a totally different galaxy, in a totally different universe, are pretty high. To be honest with you. It's like we're only one piece of a bigger project.
Yeah. But yeah, like the thing is, like going back to when we started talking about it, we don't know. We just found out a couple years ago, give or take, not a couple years, but you get what I mean,
Yeah.
a long time ago, that we're not the center of the universe.
Yeah, I know.
We're never
Wasn't it, like,
going to be, unless
1600s during the Enlightenment period.
I think so,
Yeah.
unless the whole solar from the sun to Jupiter and beyond.
Yeah.
Beyond that, maybe, unless we shift over, so we're where the sun was. The sun, I'm guessing, is where the I think, if I'm not, it's actually Saturn. Or if, let's just say we shifted over places,
Yeah.
but 3-4 places.
Yeah.
Even if we did that, we still wouldn't be the center of the universe.
Yeah.
Because you would have to measure out the whole universe, the everything.
Everything. Yeah.
You couldn't pinpoint the very center because there is no center.
Yeah.
You know when you like look over, it looks like it's like you can look at it, it goes like this. When
Yeah.
you look down, let's say you look at the ocean, it looks like it's going like this or like down.
Yeah.
If you looked at the sun,
I mean,
if
'cause
you
that's
look
the
at
Earth is
space,
round.
you can literally, if you go into space, if you look straight, it's just space.
Yeah.
There's no down, up, curves,
Yeah.
points.
Unless you go into a black hole and that's like spaghettification where your body stretches out and everything. And
Yeah,
you
but
can see the
still,
back of your
that's
head.
never gonna happen unless we go farther than we ever went.
Miles, light years away. I mean, if we discover, like, there's not gonna be any time.
But
that
I'll
we'll
promise
be able
one
to
thing: if we ever discover life forms, like physical, like us on any planet, I'll give you $5 million.
Bet.
Okay.
In the next 10 years.
Dude, if we find it like tomorrow, I'm like, it wasn't on film. Oh shit.
It wasn't on
we
film.
we filmed the podcast.
Yeah, but like, if we discover light years away, there's definitely gonna be something there. There has to be at least. There's definitely different like life forms on a different planet. There's no doubt about it.
Well, we have to say what is a life form to us, because a life form could be a bacteria,
Or
it could be a plant, it could be water.
They could be
To
like
scientists, it could be a grain of
cavemen.
dirt.
It could be cavemen.
But still, cavemen, that's us. Cavemen to them could be 10 times what we have.
We could be aliens to other people. We
Yeah.
could be.
But the thing is, the one thing that I thought when I was little was, wait, what if they're hiding from us? Like, what if we went to the moon but they're underground? Like a hedgehog. or
Yeah.
a mole.
Yeah.
The
Like
animal.
people hide from human beings. Like
Yeah.
coyotes hide from like.
Like when you see a coyote in the road, it runs away.
Yeah.
What if like when the Apollo 11, what if they saw it in the sky and they just went underground? In the craters, what if that was like their door?
Yeah.
And that's the one that not counting the one that the space shuttle made.
Yeah, sure.
But other than that, I do not
Believe in that stuff? Yeah. It's like there's just a broad spectrum of stuff that could be true.
But still, like, you guys won't see this picture. Maybe he'll put it in. But
Which one?
this one right here, the Mars one. You can see that you can put this in. You just have to link it at the bottom.
Yeah.
This is the rover, but it's CGI. What I'm saying, but when we started this, what if there was a leaf or something
Like,
stuck
something
in a tire,
in there.
or like in the grate, and when it opened up, it popped out. It just laid there, and like on the corner of the
And they
camera's
didn't even
eye-
notice it.
No, in the corner of the camera, they saw green. I was like, wait,
Is that
wait, what
life
is that?
form?
And grabbed it, and
Yeah.
maybe it got stuck under the sand. So they got it, gave it a little. So they pulled it out, like we found life form
Yeah.
on Mars. Like,
But
no.
it's just a leaf. from
It's
our
just a
planet.
leaf from us.
Yeah.
But
That
I feel
also
like
could be true.
when it got back, like I feel like it can send like data samples or like pictures.
Yeah.
So because the rover, I don't think it got sent back. I think it's still it's.
The rover's still there.
Yeah. So now we're on I'm pretty sure it's NASA's.
Yeah.
Okay, this is NASA's. This is everything NASA say. Here, this one right here. Read that one. Just to British
Which
person.
one? Our early planet finding missions such as NASA's Kepler and its new incarnation K2, or soon to be launched to James Webb Space Telescope, could yield bare bones evidence of the potentially habitable worlds. So they're basically sending something out that will go farther than we've ever explored
I
before.
feel like it's like a sound wave, because let's say like a radio station, the
Yeah.
sound waves it goes. If anything, like the interference,
Yeah.
that means another radio station is passing through that.
Yeah.
I feel like they're gonna send it out. It's the same sound, but if they hear it could be something. It could be a broken part of an asteroid, because
Yeah.
asteroids have radiation.
Yeah.
Either way, it doesn't matter if it's this much, the smallest amount,
Basically,
or
like sounds and everything. Like,
sound. So they might take that as the smallest thing.
If there's
but-
one thing in the radio frequency, they're gonna say it's like another life form.
or they're gonna send it to planets. So
Planets, yeah.
they might point it like the
Let's
smallest
just
point
say
towards
towards
Saturn.
Saturn. Yeah.
They might send it if they get something back. It's probably the world world turning,
Yeah.
because Saturn, every single thing has an atmosphere. Like it doesn't matter if it's the smallest one, like there's nothing, or the largest one where it has
Like-
everything. So
There could be like different radio frequencies and you could like do stuff like that. But there's also that chance of it being like a miss thing.
this is what I just saw. One sec. This is the source. NASA/JPL-CALTECH/MSSS. Mars has all the ingredients for life: water, chemicals, and energy, but no signs of living things yet. This is on we know it. I just said it's on Chemistry World.
Yeah.
So they say it is, but even though like half, maybe a little bit more of the scientists believe it, I still don't believe it. Most scientists have to have a PhD,
Yeah.
maybe a doctorate, but I don't believe this. They've never been there.
Yeah.
The scientists have never been there where they can see it with their living eyes. You can see there's rocks.
Yeah.
There's rocks.
You've been on the moon. You can see that the moon
Yeah.
has rocks.
There's physical pictures.
But you
of,
have
know
to
what I'm
go in, like, you have to physically step on it to prove it. If you know what I'm saying. It's kind of like that. And then what you were saying before with, like, the frequencies and everything. Like,
Not this, but this is the sun. But this is the sun. I think did you see the video a couple of years ago where it was so high but so low at the same time that human ears couldn't hear it.
yeah.
So they sped it up and slowed it down in special parts where it sounded like this.
Yeah.
This is Mercury. This is Venus. That's when I slow it down, speed it up. This is Earth. Well, you know what Earth sounds like. It sounds like a bunch of airplanes.
Yeah, pretty much. It's crazy.
This is Mars. That sounds like construction. Like
Yeah, it sounds like
let's
building
let's talk
something.
about this for a second. Mars. This is like the main topic because that's the only place that we found water in.
Yeah.
Like I say, they could have put it there.
They could have put it there. Yeah, they
But
could have easily brought it up.
let's listen to that again. That's the radio sound wave, and this is where it comes in. I swear that sounds like metal clinking together.
Yeah, it does.
It sounds like
honestly.
someone's like, you know, construction when they beat it and then they pick up the metal,
Yeah.
set it down. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
So I feel like they're underground.
Yeah. You could. I guess, yeah. Because there could be another life form that we have no clue about, but they know about us because they've seen all the stuff that we've been doing, like the rover and everything. I guess that could be a possibility towards it. And then.
This is Jupiter. See, I don't believe that Jupiter has life form because, I mean, just looking
could-
at it,
Yeah.
like that,
The big red dot.
that's the only.
It's
but
basically a storm.
that's a storm, but I feel like that could have. I feel like this is very logical. Like you guys don't think I'm crazy. I feel like people who live there has the technology to make that storm go over here, but they're like over there. They're like on the other side. So
They have
people-
advanced technology.
So
basically.
people go there, like okay, look around, like this vicinity, like maybe like 100
Yeah.
miles out, and look at that. Like they stay away from us.
Yeah, that's true.
So we've only seen
Distraction.
distraction. That's the word. But I feel like listen to it again. That just sounds like Earth.
Yeah,
It's
pretty
quieter. It sounds like the sun, but a little
Yeah.
bit lower. So like, this is Saturn.
much. Okay.
Let's talk about Saturn again.
Yeah.
This is where like the table.
Because that one has rings.
But
And the rings are like
rings
particles.
the rings are just particles and
Of dust.
asteroids.
Yeah, of dust
and
and
ice.
asteroid and ice, yeah.
So this,
That's crazy. I have no words.
I'm gonna listen to that again. Let's listen to a hole. Doesn't sound like a dog whistle.
No, not at all. I mean,
Really?
I guess like a low
low
to
dog
medium
whistle.
pitch one.
Or like the Sonic app.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like. Don't use the Sonic app on your friends' kids. Or we learned that last year. Seniors get pissed.
Yeah.
So, dang, I don't know how to.
It's just crazy. It's hard to explain. But like all these different sounds could be like different life forms. Like they could also be trying to communicate with us.
Yeah, like what if they were. You know when we were talking. You know when like before we started this, we were talking about Earth X.
Yeah.
Remember I think that's
Europea.
Europea. The gas giant Jupiter, next planet from beyond Mars and solar system, and uninhabitable to life in any current imaginable form, but its icy moons, especially Europea. I'm just gonna say Europe.
Yeah.
Don't say anything. Just leave me
Europea.
alone. Europe has potential a number of missions to flown past Jupiter and its moons to route any other places, but NASA Galileo mission was the first designed to Pacific orbit the planet and study its moon. They collected image data, the Jovan system from 1995 to 2003, passing Europe 12 times.
It looks like Jupiter, but with a bunch of scratch marks
You know
on it.
granite? Granite
Right? Yeah,
countertops?
yeah.
Except
It looks like that.
It looks like someone like took strands of it,
Yeah.
not just like particles. Like
Yeah.
I'm guessing because the houses I've been in Arizona, a lot of it has granite countertops or tile.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you think of that, but instead of the little dots in it, think of strands.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Saturn's still creeping me out.
Yeah.
But this
This
is
is
Uranus.
Uranus.
That just sounds like wind.
It sounds like legit wind.
So I don't think Uranus has something because
I like the color of it though.
yeah, I do too. But
It's like this nice blue.
but I haven't taken science like this, exploratory science. I'm taking that next year.
Yeah.
So, I don't believe that if there's any life forms ever in the solar system,
It's not going to be on Uranus.
I still think it's Saturn.
Saturn or Jupiter?
Saturn.
Saturn, yeah, for sure.
I think it's Saturn because that sounds like metal clanking together.
Yeah, and then here's Neptune.
One sec, listen to it. Hear that? That little wisp.
Yeah.
Sounds like an old man moaning.
Yeah, but it also could be like. But it also could be like interferences, because there's also that chance of interfering.
But I feel like we have the technology to block that out. Like, there's like I think they did tests where they sent it like just like on a road, an empty road where they just
Just put that sound, like.
Where they just put the sound there and see if there was any interference. There was no interference.
Yeah.
So I feel like they have the technology because I know space is a lot different than an empty road, but the wind.
It sounds the exact same.
It sounds the exact, or at least the Uranus one.
Uranus, yeah.
This is
sure.
The last one is
Pluto. Pluto, which is not even a planet.
No,
anymore.
This is a planet.
No,
Listen.
it's considered a star, a dwarf planet. Star.
Okay, listen. No, they're kind of stretching it there. Because how far is Pluto?
Pluto is the last planet.
Yeah, Pluto is the last planet, so...
Pluto is, it's far. Because it's too small to be a planet. But it's almost like a star.
4.67 billion miles away.
Jeez. That's far.
How far is a light year? Like, how long is a light year?
Let's see. 10 to the 20.
No, I'm doing it in days. So 1 light year is 365 days. 1 light year is 1 year. So...
What? Wait, 1 light year.
Yeah,
I
okay.
guess.
I'm stupid. I didn't put 2 and 2 together. So, we went through all the planets. I still think Saturn. Or,
Saturn. Pluto is kind of interesting. Like, listen to this.
Yeah, that sounds like an ocean. Oh, wait.
It sounds like a bell. Like a gong type thing.
A bong? A
gong.
A gong. Not a bong.
A gong.
That does, but the same time it doesn't. It sounds like a school bell, but like really faint one. You know at the beginning.
Yeah.
You know at the beginning of the year when they were broke.
Yeah.
Like when they're.
Yeah.
Something like that, but like more scientific.
Yeah.
But that's all the planes. But did you hear about the beam of light?
The beam of light.
Yeah. Where it happened a couple years ago.
Which one?
The when the giant beam of light just happened in the middle of the by. I think it was by Mexico. Just a beam of light.
Just a beam of light. Yeah, probably. It's. Oh, also, there's this other thing with the Phoenix Lights.
Yeah.
Remember that, the Phoenix Lights?
I didn't think about that one, but at the same time, that's like.
Right here in Arizona.
That's stretching it.
Everybody's saying it could have been, a military thing.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember this.
We weren't
Go to
alive.
that newspaper thing. Sky, phones, lights up.
For 106 minutes on March 13th, people saw something like this V-shaped object flying over Arizona. UFOs. The only thing is certain, it still was handsome. So it could have been.
It wasn't that black thing, was it?
Yeah, it was.
Or was it just this like?
No,
starlight?
this was the exact same thing. Like, it could have definitely been. This happened 2 times too.
But
it happened in
also
Prescott.
the military is starting to make new planes that can hide better.
Yeah, basically like Blackhawks.
Yeah, but a little bit smaller. They can fit in more tight areas.
Yeah.
But go to that top one. That second.
This one.
This one. That's like a CGI version, but from what they're doing, they're putting the lights down on it, making it shine down.
Yeah.
That looks like
That's
a UFO.
creepy.
But
that definitely does look like a UFO.
it looks at the end of a hockey stick.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah, it does. So basically, yeah, this podcast has been running on for a long time, so I think I'm gonna end it here. And thank you for watching. And yeah, that's it.
See ya.